Hey, what is up, humans? It's your favorite demon, Raze Silva, back with another reaction video. We are doing another Rima video, and today we are doing the phenomenal rise of Ina. Video will be in the description, as it always is. So obviously, go give the original video, some love. Um, Also, quick side note, I have tweaked my audio a bit. So everything should be okay. But I did do a stream Sunday and I realized that I was super quiet. And if I had realized how quiet I was, I'd have upped the volume. So hopefully, you know, everything is good. Everything seems to be okay. I did do like a little test before this, but I don't know. So like I did a test the last time and it sounded okay and then it wasn't. So anyway, with that being said, uh let's get to the video.
How did a shy and nervous girl who almost rejected the offer to become a VTuber end up becoming one of the most popular VTuber in the world? She has a devoted fan base of tentacultists who've gone as far as putting her on a billboard in Times Square.
Wow.
And today, she boasts over 1.5 million subscribers on YouTube and over 1.2 million followers on Twitter. She is none other than Ninomiye Inanis, the tentacle priestess of HololiveEN English, and this is her story.
Good morning, afternoon, evening. It is.
I would say I'm blocking Ina and I know I'm blocking Ina right now, but I will say I think Ina is easily without a doubt the most wholesome NEN. Like her wholesome, or at least her wholesomeness rivals that of like Fuamoko, I think. Like Ina is precious and we protect her. At least until that one incident.
Is taco time.
Ina debuted on September 13,
We don't release the
2020
fourth wall.
amidst the COVID-19 pandemic, along with 4 other members that you've probably heard of, and if you haven't, please tell me which rock you've been living under: Takanashi Kiara, Watson Amelia, Mori Calliope, and Gargura. The unique sociopolitical climate of the global pandemic in which this group debuted set the stage for a success that no one could have foreseen. During the COVID-19 pandemic, everyone was forced to stay at home. Loneliness was at an all-time high. Anime production shows were either
Unless you're a hermit like me, in which case, not gonna lie, the the Great Plague of 2020 wasn't that bad of a time for me, actually.
halted or getting slower, and so people looked for other means to feed their degenerate weeb addiction. And so came in HololiveEN, the English-speaking VTuber group from the popular Japanese agency HololiveEN.
Not sure if you guys know about Hololive, but it's an entertainment company in Japan.
And while most members of the groups had loud personalities, fast-paced streams, and energetic tones, Ina stood out from the crowd for those who preferred to keep things chill.
Ina was chill, Ina was quiet. Therefore, we like Ina. Ina was like everyone else was like had all this energy, and then here's just Ina who's just like, we chill. So like it was great. Like even then, even when I first found Ina, I was like, I'm gonna like you.
And cozy. She often talks in a low and soft voice, plays relaxing games, draws on stream, as well as plays soothing background music. She's managed to avoid drama and controversy during her 3 years tenure, which is basically supernatural for a VTuber. Many of her fans
really
find her
is.
streams to be a source of comfort and healing, especially after a stressful day.
If there's anything I can achieve with streaming, is wishing you to have a better day.
Or in the case of her debut, a stressful year.
Life is a mosaic of pleasure and pain.
Meanwhile,
Now, I promise
The
this
noises
isn't the
of
bloodline
Ame.
of my latest hentai fanfic. Ina's character is based on the Lovecraftian mythos, and she is a priestess of the Ancient Ones who gained the power of controlling tentacles after picking up a strange book. However, despite her eldritch origins, she is a gentle, peaceful, and soft-spoken girl who loves to draw, read, and play games. She also has a girly side that wants to dress up her tentacles and stay pretty. She is basically what would happen if Cthulhu had a daughter and she turned out to be a weeb. Before becoming a VTuber, Ina was just an ordinary girl who loved art. She auditioned for HololiveEN on a whim, hoping to find a new challenge in life. She admitted she almost pulled out of the audition process midway when she got massive doubts about it and felt
I'm so glad she didn't. Like, I really am. I'm so glad Ina stuck with it because I don't think anyone, especially within Myth, would have worked if it had been any other person. I really do think that. I feel like they work. Feel like all of the talents behind Myth, I feel like that worked only because of who was behind them.
intimidated by the other HoloMyth members who had more confidence and charisma than her. She almost
To be fair, literally everyone else was juggernauts. Like, you had Gura, who was already like, she was already like a super big VTuber who already had the million subs. Like, Gura, Gura was already on top of the world basically. You had Callie, who while wasn't like a big name, was also pretty well known. Like, she had a pretty like decent, like, it's not like she didn't have a fan base. She had like a decently sized fan base. You had Kiara, who was also like widely popular. And then Ame, who was a streamer before being Ame. So like, you had all these people, and then here was Ina. So like, I get that, but at the same time, I think Ina deserved to get where she was.
almost rejected the offer from HoloLive.
I don't know if I've ever said this on stream. I almost said that with the Hololive edition. So I was like, can I really do this? Like, I started like doubting myself a lot. It was really scary because I was literally like writing the email and then I got the mail that I got in. So I was just like, guess it's kind of too late now.
But she decided to accept it after talking to her family and friends, who encouraged her to try something new. And honestly, I'm glad she did. It would be hard to imagine HoloMyth today without her. She was extremely nervous and shy during her debut stream, but she managed to overcome it with her charm and humor. She had not slept for over 24 hours prior to her live audition, which she credits for making her more talkative than usual. Nowadays, Ina is glad to have stuck with her decision, as she admits she has found a lot of happiness and fulfillment in being a VTuber. Ina's main appeal is her soothing and relaxing voice, which has earned her the nickname the Maiden Who Speaks for the Old Gods. She is also very talented in art, as she often draws fan art of her fellow VTubers.
Which, yeah, like, this is all I'm kind of blocking. I'm gonna try to move just a little bit, like, so you can see, like, I don't know, because I can't see OBS, because side note, I do all of this on one screen. I am every YouTuber and content creator's worst nightmare. But yeah, like, this is all Ina. Like, Ina is insane.
And does her own original illustrations on stream. She even designed the HoloMyth's debut illustration. She also worked on the cover of Mori Calliope's debut EP Deadbeats and the artwork of HoloMyth's single Journey Like a Thousand Years. Ina is very engaged in popular culture, as she enjoys a wide variety of genre and mediums. She likes anime, manga, novels, movies, music, and games, especially horror, mystery, and fantasy ones. She also likes to make jokes and references about them in her streams and tweets. Some of her favorite works include Neon Genesis Evangelion, Made in Abyss, Gintama, the Fate series, Spy X Family, Kino no Tabi, and more. She has such a diverse taste that I wonder if there's anything that she doesn't like. Maybe pineapple on pizza or Mori's cooking. Her kindness and relatability made Ina an instant favorite amongst the Vtuber community with her cozy streams and art. She reached 1 million subscribers on YouTube in May 2021, becoming the 4th member of HololiveEN to do so after Gura, Calliope, and Amelia. She also released her first original song, Violet, in August 2021, which was well received by fans and critics alike. It was so good that it made me cry like a baby. And I'm not ashamed to admit it. She got her 3D model on February 18, which allowed her to show more expressions and movements on stream. She celebrated her first anniversary in September 2021 with a group stream with the other HololiveEN members, where they played games, sang songs, and had fun. And by fun, I mean chaos. Besides collaborating with her HololiveEN colleagues, she's also branched out to other agencies and has collabs with other notable VTubers such as Henia, Lami, Pikami, and so on. She is so versatile that she can fit in any group, except maybe the Anti-Tentacle Association. They don't like her very much there. But not everything was smooth sailing for Ina. She had to face some challenges and controversies along the way.
Before I audition, I was still having fun because I love drawing. I just felt that I couldn't enjoy what I like doing. But I'm much happier now.
In late 2022, Ina had to take a break from streaming due to some health issues.
I have not been feeling very well all throughout this year. Even though I was trying my best, to keep the stream going, it's just I've reached the point where my body is just not listening to me very much. I really need to take a break.
She said that she had been struggling with her sleep schedule and diet for a long time, and that her doctor wanted her to fix her health or face the consequences. She apologized to her fans for the sudden hiatus and asked them to take care of themselves as well. Indeed, Ina had been suffering from anemia. This combined with stress and anxiety forced her to take a break. She returned in early 2023,
which was very understandable, because Ina had been going strong just like literally everyone else, and I think Ina had a similar issue going with, or at least not necessarily like it wasn't the same thing, but similar kind of to like what Gura's got going. Gura, I think, is still trying to work her stuff out. Ina seems to have collected herself, and I'm happy for that.
After following her doctor's advice and improving her lifestyle. She said that she felt much better and thanked her fans for their support and patience.
I'm glad to be back. I'm feeling much better now, much well rested.
She also shared what she got up to during her break, such as spending time with her family and friends. She said that she missed streaming a lot and was happy to be back, and we missed her too because we were suffering from taco withdrawal. In the year of 2022, a moment of unprecedented significance shook the world. A moment that would be remembered for generations to come, that would inspire awe, wonder, and horniness
The 4th WA was released.
in millions of hearts. That moment was when Ina, the tentacled maiden of the HololiveEN, revealed her back for a single fleeting instant during a legendary collaboration with her fellow Myth members. It was a rare sight, as Ina had been on hiatus for over a month, leaving her fans longing for her return.
Okay, but this is just divine. Exquisite.
The sight of her back, so smooth and graceful, that back could literally stop world hunger. Heck, people literally stopped fighting and started loving. It sparked a frenzy of admiration and appreciation on social media among her takodachis. Ina
My timeline, oh my god, my Twitter timeline actually for like a solid week and a half was just Ina's back.
As art tag suddenly became flooded with artworks of her back as people expressed their love and respect for the mysterious and charming Ina. When she came back, Ina had to install a not safe for work hashtag to separate the safe for work artwork from the horny ones. And thus, to contain all of that unleashed horniness, the four fois was created. So what is the four fois, you might ask? Well, it's a bit of a mystery, a bit of a meme that comes from Ina opening her streams with
Wah.
But the four fois is something so powerful, something so dangerous. It is the ultimate expression of horniness, the primal desire to get bonk that lurks in the heart of all takodachis. To this day, the origin of the four fois is still unclear, but some say it started as a joke among Ina's chatter, who suggested different meanings for the WA acronym, such as we are here, we are hype, we are happy. The four fois was then proposed as we are horny, and it stuck as a running gag. Ina herself acknowledges the existence of the four fois in one of her streams.
How many was are there? I
Hopefully
think,
Ina has
are there
not
10?
seen the fourth law tag. Well, even if I did not want to, it was trending.
And it then became her not safe for work hashtag, that it must never be uttered by Ina or anyone else. After all, if you couldn't control the horny, you might as well contain it.
I was reading some comments on the triple Y. We're happy, we're hype, we're here. And someone added on a separate fourth Y with a different caption, and that's the forbidden Y.
And horny they did. For Ina's back was truly a gift from the gods. Even 100 years from now, in the intergalactic era of space travel and alien contact, people will still reminisce about that glorious day when they witnessed Ina's back.
Taco's are fucking horny today. Have you guys
Yeah.
seen? I checked out the art tag of Inya and what the fuck?
I did see Ina's back. I didn't realize it looked like that until afterwards, and I saw like the screenshots. I said, "Oh my goodness!" Yeah, it's pretty nice. Yeah. Looking respectfully.
Speaking of bonk, you guys and your back obsessions. You know, I won't bonk you. Just do it in moderation, okay? Don't be like stabbing.
She did end up having to bonk the tacos though, because the tacos kind of got a little out of hand with it, so she did eventually have to bonk them.
But Ina then vowed she would never speak the fourth fois on stream. More recently, she got into some controversies when Ina had a talk with her fanbase and set her boundaries about not looting her, as
Ironically, literally what I just said.
she felt uncomfortable with it.
Kinda looks like you're drawing your back. You know, I try to not bring this up. Something that does bother me is the fact that I would be talking about something and you guys would just, I guess one or two people in the chat would just try to bring things back to like yabe stuff. And I don't really appreciate that. It's very mentally tiring.
She faced some backlash from some fans who felt she was being too strict or hypocritical. It is indeed a pretty well-known fact that the VTuber industry relies on and even encourages sometimes parasocialism. Some can even argue that it's actually necessary
Not here. You will get no parasocial shit out of me.
for its survival and growth. Others argue that parasocialism can be harmful and unhealthy as it can lead to unrealistic expectations or even unhealthy obsessions with VTuber, and
Yes. All yes.
that fans should respect the boundaries
You can admire, you can respect. Man, everything past that is a no.
and privacy of those VTubers. Whatever your stance on this is, I just want to draw attention to this really interesting 4chan sub. Now, if you don't know what 4chan is, allow me to ruin your day. 4chan is an English language
Bro, that ain't that ain't no joke.
image board website where users can anonymously participate in discussions of topics ranging from mommy VTubers to some pretty dark stuff. And due to it being anonymous, users are not afraid to share their true and unfiltered opinions and thoughts. And they certainly didn't hold back their outrage when Ina made the statement asking fans not to loot her. I mean, she basically straight up told them to go touch grass. And that's the story of Ninumae Inanis, the tentacle priestess of HololiveEN English, a remarkable VTuber who has achieved many milestones and touched many hearts with her streams and art. But this is not the end for Ina. This is just the beginning. She still has many more adventures to share, many more artwork to create, many more songs to sing, and many more friends to make. And so that's all for today's video. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you enjoyed learning more about Ina. If you want to see more videos like this one about other VTubers, please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon. And remember, stay comfy, stay cozy. Bye bye!
Woohoo! So yeah, great video as always. Link for the original video will be in the description. So like I said, go show it some love. And if you enjoyed this video, hit like and subscribe. And that's gonna do it for this one. So I will see y'all in the next one. Peace!